Hey guys, Jeremiah with Steps Pressure Washing and More. We are out in Cary, North Carolina today, active on a job. I just spent 2 hours and 15 minutes doing the inside windows. On this one, we're doing the inside-outside windows, window screen cleaning, house wash, driveway, gutters, deck, and a patio area. So I'll take you for a quick walk around. We're in the middle of this one, so I'll show you what we were doing. So here we go. I've got my 20-foot Superlight by Equipmax set up. I don't have it running yet, but I'm going to be using that to get this window up here. Trying to shave off as much time as we can when we can, and that water-fed pole is going to be part of that process. Just doing things like second-story windows, third-story windows, without having to set the ladder up perfectly, climb the ladder, climb back down, all that good stuff. So Benjamin's going along. He's already done all the gutters. He's washing the, I believe this is the north side of the house, and he's using that XROD like a champ. We do have the new 3 nozzle JROD on there that's easier to get on and off of the quick connect, and this is moving right on along. I'm gonna go ahead and get set up on that water fed pole. We are doing this property and then another property for this client today. There we're doing the gutter clean, driveway, and house wash on the second one. Then tomorrow we're doing an inside-outside windows, then a gutter cleaning and house wash and driveway. We're doing a lot of projects for this customer. We did some work for them last year, and we're just coming back through doing the maintenance, which is awesome, being able to just really focus on the maintenance on these. But I'm going to get on up here, get this third-story window cleaned, and then I'm going to just be kind of chasing Benjamin around outside as he washes. I'm going to be washing the windows behind him, making sure that we are being as productive as possible. Hopefully our final time on this will be about 4.5 hours, then we can go on over to the next one. And the magic behind us being able to do the water-fed pole is this 0 half cubic foot deionizing tank. We don't have super hard water here, so this is more than enough to, I didn't tighten that down enough, but this is more than enough to get our water purified so we can wash the windows. Right, this one is all done. House wash, driveway, windows, inside and out, gutters, and we are ready to roll on to the next project. I never would have thought to do two like this back to back, but with myself and Benjamin, we should be able to get it taken care of pretty quickly. So he's wrapping up the last few things. I'm gonna go talk to the customer and we'll move on. All right, out on house number 2, Benjamin going up doing property protection. He's taping up door locks, getting those electrical outlets covered. We're only doing gutters, house, and driveway. Nothing super big on any of those. And again, this is just maintenance. We were just here last year. So we know that the gutters aren't terribly full and the house is not terribly dirty. The driveway actually looks halfway decent. This is just maintaining of the properties every year, which is what we love about this client. Is just when she called us back and said, let's just do this again, we kind of understood, okay, this is somebody who wants just to maintain their property, and we're going to make that happen. All right, I'm going to go grab the ladder. My job is going to be clean the gutters. Benjamin's going to go around and do the driveway, and then we're both going to wash the house is what the plan is. Yeah! All right, moving right along. We've got the 4 gallon a minute and the 8 gallon a minute running. Benjamin wrapping up the driveway, and then he's going to start working on the front of the house. We're kind of going to be meeting in the middle. I'm running the 4 gallon a minute because the 4 gallon a minute is still an extremely viable option for pressure washing. Pulls a slightly stronger mix, but we are running a very light mix today anyway. These are not very dirty houses. Again, this is just a maintenance. So we're just kind of coming through, applying. I think he's probably at about a 0.6. I'm probably about a 0.8, 0.9, somewhere in there. And we're just getting it done. The gutters weren't bad at all. Again, just maintenance. and they don't have a huge canopy or anything like that. So got up there, blew out most of them, got a couple clogs out by hand, and moving along. All right, here we go. 4 gallon a minute up there on that chimney. No issues whatsoever with the XROD. Using the 3 to 7 gallon per minute M5 Downstream nozzle. Gets up there no problem. We got the 4 to 4.5 gallon per minute XJET on here as well. And that's where the magic happens. We just switch over to the XJET and we are rinsing. We don't have to go back to the truck. We don't have to have any bypass. We just shut the downstream injector off by changing the pressure. Benjamin over here rolling up some hoses. His part is done on this one, so he's getting a head start on breakdown. Making amazing time on this. We really didn't bring enough water to run them at the same time for very, very long, but we brought enough to get the job done, plus what we get out of the spigot. Got a nice little bit of cloud cover today, giving us some shade, giving us a break from the heat. We're supposed to be getting some pretty close to record-breaking highs this week, and we're feeling it. All right, we are all done. Benjamin over here wrapping up the last of the hoses. Less than an hour and a half. It's an hour and 18 minutes since we arrived, and we are done with the gutters, driveway, and house. It's not a super big project. We weren't doing any window cleaning or anything like that, so I just texted the client, let him know where we were, and we're going to be going out to finish their project tomorrow out in Durham. So overall, an incredibly smooth day. Always is usually when we have, it always is when we have Benjamin come out with us. And I mean, that was 7 hours of work between the two of us. That was like 14 hours of work getting done. And we made a good amount of money today. We made a good amount of money yesterday too, but I ended up having to do it by myself. Luckily, Benjamin was feeling better today and he was able to come out and do half of the work. You know, I don't know. I probably wouldn't have even been able to do the second house today if he didn't show up. I would have had to just do the first house, and I probably wouldn't have even been home yet. So very, very smooth day. I love these little systems we put in place. I love that we've kind of got the system down. You know, when he shows up, he doesn't work with me all the time, but when he comes to work with me, he knows what to do, which is wonderful. So I will take it and run with it. You know, he did the gutter cleaning, the house wash, the driveway, the patio, while I focused on window cleaning on that first house. And it made a world of difference, you know, being able to do twice as much work and make twice as much money. And it works really, really well. And I'm hoping to continue that as much as we can. But tomorrow, going to go back to being solo. We don't have him on our schedule coming up at all. So it's kind of one of those things where when he slows down a little bit, he'll let me know and we'll see what we can work out. Or if I get something really big, we can schedule it out for a few weeks and go from there. But it's been a really, really great spring as far as business and revenue and all that. So this is going to be our biggest week we've ever had. It was a big start yesterday with the roof cleaning, the deck restoration, and a driveway. You know, we charge accordingly. You know, those things take time, they take expertise, and they take specialized equipment, so we make sure that we charge accordingly for that. Same thing with today. Window cleaning is not my favorite, but it is extremely profitable because it's time consuming and it can be done very wrong. And just the time I take is, I probably am a very slow window cleaner. I get it. I was really hoping this year I would have picked up some speed, but it took me the exact same amount of time as it did last year. I'm just slow, and that's okay. But we got it done, and we're going to go and move forward. So tomorrow we're actually going to be finishing up the project for today's customer, because they have 3 properties that we have to take care of. So we're going to go out to Durham, get their windows cleaned inside and out. We're doing gutters, we're doing house wash, and we're doing driveway. And it's like a little deck in the back that just needs to be soft washed. Again, you know, I love having these clients that want maintenance cleans, because maintenance cleans are easier for us. We can stack more on top of one day because this one customer wants all of the things done. And it really helps for us to know we're going to have those customers year after year when they've developed the pattern. And we make sure to take care of them too, so they have no reason to go anywhere but us for their yearly cleaning. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today. Y'all be safe out there.